Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. I hope you're having a good day. Today I'm going to be making a very simple succulent jar. This is a great project for anyone, and if you're looking at building a terrarium at some point but are maybe daunted by the first build, this is a great in-between project. First, I'll add some gravel to create our false bottom, which is acting as a drainage layer so that when the water goes through the substrate, it doesn't just sit at the bottom and get all soggy, and I have pre-washed this gravel so it's not all dirty. Next, I will cut some insect mesh, and this is going to act as a barrier between the false bottom and the rest of the setup. And as you can see, I'm taking it back out again to adjust it. It takes a couple goes usually, but just make sure it's nice and snug and that it minimizes the amount of soil going to the bottom layer. Next is the activated charcoal, and this is going to purify the water, and that means it's going to reduce the amount of mold that's in there. Hopefully there'll be no mold at all. This is the substrate I use. It's a mixture of sphagnum moss, just general compost, and bark that I've found around just to create a bit more drainage in there. Just going to fill up the jar as much as I can and sort of pack it in a little bit, but not too much. The great thing about sphagnum moss is that it doesn't sort of compact. I'm using these succulent plants. If you can see in the background, there is a dinosaur plant pot. This is where they came from. When I was doing some maintenance on that plant, I noticed that there were some little offsprings coming out, so I took them off. I ended up with about 6, so this is where that one's coming from. And I'm going to add some extra soil in now just to make sure that everything's covered. It's got a nice sturdy support around it. That way we can ensure that it's going to root and be nice and healthy. Next, for the aesthetic and also for stability, I'm going to use some white pebbles. They are slightly shiny and glittery when you when you look up quite closely to them, and they look really nice. Just do a little bit of a water. Obviously succulents don't need that much. I'm really happy with how this turned out. I've had this in my head for a little while and I couldn't be happier with how it looks. And it's just a really nice little plant feature in my flat that can go anywhere. It's just interesting to look at and it looks really nice. I hope you enjoyed this video. I really enjoyed making this succulent jar. If you could click the like button below, I'd really appreciate it. And if you enjoy videos about animals and plants in general, then please consider subscribing and clicking that notification bell so you know when I next post a video. If you have any ideas for my next project, then please hit the comment section below and let me know, and I'll get straight on that. For any of you that end up trying this project, I'd love to see what you did with it. Please tag me in your stories or Instagram posts. I'll leave an Instagram link down below for my profile. And for those of you who have been enjoying the music during this video, then please consider checking out my lo-fi page on Spotify. It's Heavy Blink. It's all in the description down below. I hope you enjoy the music. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next week.